Hello. Hey, I just want to bring a different kind of video to you today. Not going to be about COVID. It's not going to be about politics. It's going to be about something just a little bit different, kind of somewhat connected to both, maybe, but kind of hard to talk about anything right now that's not. So, but anyway, that's not the main reason for me connecting with you today. I was raised in a bowling alley. I mean, that's just a fact. I was. And, I was raised in a hardworking family in a very small community. My family moved here in 1960, I think it was 1960, could have been 1961, and built an 8-lane bowling alley. You probably didn't even know those existed, but it was new to the community. It was a big place for people to come for fun and, just friendships and entertainment, and just a place to hang out, a place to eat, a place to have events. And in that, when you have a family-owned business like that, you spend a lot of time there, and so do your kids. And so many of you have done the opposite of that. You've brought your businesses home, and now you're working from home. And that's been new to you. And some of you have really liked it. Some of you have hated it. Can't wait to go back. Hopefully you'll be called back. I think there will be a certain number of people that unfortunately won't be, because I think jobs are changing. Work is changing. Shopping is changing, and the way we live is very different. I'm not sure that we'll go back to some of that, and some of it's good that we're not, and some of it's really bad. But I was raised in a bowling alley, and like I said, I learned a lot of things there. And something that I learned was how to support the people that surround you, the people that you care about, the people that really build the community that you live in, whether it's, whether it's farm implements or clothing, apparel, restaurants. There's a lot of things that are built by moms and pops within those communities. And some of those things, many of those things, are gone for good because we're shopping differently. We are really accustomed now, I think, to ordering and getting things delivered at home. So a lot of people have gone to virtual businesses, and that's the way it will always be. Hopefully there will be some things created and some neat things that will go back into those empty buildings, because I think that's how cycles work. But I think a lot of our shopping habits are going to be different. And one of the things, like I said, that I learned was to support your local people and their efforts and what they do. Because when you do that, you put your money back into the community, whether it's tax dollars, whether it's salaries that are paid, whether it's donations made to not-for-profits. But whatever it is, your livelihood is directly affected to the livelihoods of your friends and family and neighbors. So being mindful of that growing up, I mean, there were things that I would have loved to have been able to have gone to at the time, Newman's or Jones store or Ramsey's or whatever, the neat little big stores in your area might have been. But my mom and dad were always cognizant of the fact that we needed to check in our hometown first. And if you couldn't get it there, then maybe you could go somewhere else. But it was always check home first. And so, that's what I want to encourage everybody to think about, because as we have changed our buying habits, and as a lot of people have lost their jobs, we want to support our friends and family. And, I've always kind of known that. Now, when I'm talking about virtual business, used to be home-based businesses, used to be people going into people's homes, all the way back to Tupperware and some of those companies. But I looked the other day, I went through and randomly checked, and I'm sure I missed some of them, but I have at least 14 different products in my home that I've purchased from mostly women. There are some men that do that kind of business, but it's mostly women who want to stay home with their kids, or women who are single moms and they need a second and third stream of income. And I want to support them. I've always wanted to do that, but I've also believed that the products that they offer are way better than the products that you can buy at Walmart or at Walgreens or, XYZ store. I've always known that. I've known that the quality is better. The science behind some of the products are better. The manufacturing is better. And a lot of times, y'all, it's made in America. And right now, I think many of us are realizing that's pretty important. So not only is it our communities, but it's our country. So that makes me feel good. I don't know about you, but it makes me feel really good, especially when I know that if I'm buying a 31 bag, say from, I'll just Kenda, Kenda, my rep. I know that she's a teacher in my town, and her success just makes a ripple effect throughout the community. And that's what I want. That's the kind of thing that subconsciously I know I'm supporting that. And that's how I like to choose to direct my spending. So, I just want to encourage you to support everyone who's in business in your community who's really struggling right now. And think first, who can I look to buy the things I'm already buying? Where should I redirect my spending? And is it going to be better? Am I going to get better quality? Am I going to get, really more bang for my buck? And think in terms of how you can really support the people that you care about and help them support their families. We're all creating a legacy. My family in that bowling alley created a legacy in this town, and it's gone. But in that business, a lot of people learned a lot of things. They learned how to get along with everyone, because socioeconomics didn't matter. It didn't matter if you were on a bowling league and everybody there made the kind of income you made, or everybody there dressed the way you dressed, or liked the things that you liked, or voted the way you voted. It didn't matter. Everybody was there to have fun. We need to go back to that and think about what we can do to support each other and leave a legacy to our children and to our grandchildren. And that's just a stronger neighborhood, a stronger community, and ultimately a stronger country. So anyway, that's it. I just want to encourage you to support people who are now working virtually. Have a great day. Bye-bye.